Okay, we only need 3 more. Hello. It's WumboJeff, and welcome back to Farm Factory Simulator. Now, yes, we're just gonna have my little light up face in the bottom left today. No cam. I'm not feeling too great. My attacks is kind of bothering me today, but there was an update, so I really needed to check it out. Figured let's go live for just a little while and check it out for Farm Factory Simulator. First, we're gonna check out the notes right here on the Steam page. So here are the notes. Main updates: processing machine improvements. Processing machines have several improvements to make production flow easier to understand and manage. Processing machines are used to turn certain ingredients into new products. With this update, their internal item flow are now properly displayed more clearly. Okay. Sure. I don't know how this is gonna be. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be different on the displays now. Okay. Kind of just like skimming through the notes. I didn't even really read them fully myself, to be honest. Storage slot. Oh, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the storage stuff. Storage slot settings failed output panel. Storage machines now provide more detailed control over how items are accepted, stored, and taken by other machines. Storage now uses a similar monitor display and includes a new failed output panel. This panel shows items that are rejected from the conveyor input when the storage cannot accept them. This can happen when the slots are full, limited, pinned to another commodity, unavailable, or when the storage type does not accept that item. Please note the panel is specifically for items rejected from conveyor input. So here, we're just kind of skimming through this because I'll obviously be checking it out for myself. Block machines from taking it here. I had similar suggestion and I put them through. I'm glad some of them are actually being implemented. So now you can actually block machines from taking here. Toggle prevents machines from taking items from that slot. This can help players reserve certain items without changing the slot's commodity. When this setting is active, machines such as picker machines, supply arms, and other automation systems will skip that slot when taking items. Players can still take from the deposit into the slot manually, so you can make sure they don't take certain slots, which is very nice. Picker machine turn quantity and weight mode. This one I am excited for as well. When alternating between items is enabled, each selected item can now have its own quantity per turn. So essentially, if you're doing like an egg and waste farm, say you want them to take 2 eggs and then 1 waste, you can have it do that, alternate between 2 eggs, 1 waste. Or if you're doing the cooking machines and grabbing from those storage and say you need the 2 eggs and 2 tomatoes for 1 item, you can have it do 2 eggs, then 2 tomatoes, and then you can have it wait for the item to in turn. So if it does 2 eggs, but you only have 1 tomato in your storage, it will not do anything else until another tomato is in that storage for it to take. It sounds confusing when I'm trying to explain it, but we'll see it in action in a moment. Storage and delivery drone machine upgrades. I guess this stuff is upgraded. I'm not even well, machine speeds, that would help. I haven't really did the delivery drone yet because I'm like 10 hours into this game and I'm so far behind because I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes, but that's okay. Additionally, factory gates have been added, which is amazing, and look how tall they are. So I think if it looks like that, I'm hoping you can actually use raised conveyor belts through the openings, and each one, it doesn't add to the factory area, it's just so you can get your conveyor belts inside. We're going to test that out too, and they cost so much money, but we're going to check it out. Machine is settings guide. A new machine settings guide has been added and several configurations. This can be opened through the question mark. Wow, sorry, I'm so excited I cannot speak. But yeah, there's that new guide for the machines, which is great if you don't know how to use them. Improved ejection controls, which is very nice because before I was having to eject like a full thing of tomatoes if it was completely full. So now you can actually select the quantity you want to eject from the machine, which is great. Storage rack default to none. This is great as well because I was always trying to get my storage rack selected before the cranes would actually fill it. So now by default, they're going to start with none, so you have time to organize your store area. Storage machines have mirrored versions. That is great. Like I said, I haven't went through all these notes yet, but the storage machines having mirrored versions, it's fantastic. It gives you a lot more to organize and stuff inside your factory. I'm over here trying to move my hands around like I have my cam on, but yeah, I don't today. Compost and mixer placement improvements. Okay, just not that. Tutorial improvements, art and visual polish. And there's bug fixes, like one with the supply crane. I had that happen in my previous live stream where everything was kind of, the crane was trying to go into the composter or storage and it just got stuck on a loop. So that is fixed. Visitor objective production counting, fixed incorrect corn growth, overlay not updating, fixed picker machines. Okay, so there's a bunch of fixes as well. The developers, shout out to you guys for I haven't even really looked at my game yet. I feel like this is a great quality of life update, and I am so excited to jump into it. How many hours? Oh, I'm at 15 hours, not even 10, and I'm so far behind everybody just because I keep changing things. But here we go. So over here, I got my 2 farms going. I was just testing this out. So if we go into the machine, you can alternate between items, but then you can wait for the item in turn. Then when you go over here, you can actually select the quantity. So if it'll grab 1 egg, then it'll grab 1 waste. But if I wanted, I can have it do a 2 egg to 1 waste ratio and alternate between that. So if we go 2 eggs, then it'll go 1 waste, 2 eggs, 1 waste, and so on and so forth. So right here is grabbing 2 eggs. Nope, wait, there's a waste. There's a waste. This isn't at full speed. That is, well, we're gonna go to 3. There we go. So did I actually select that? No, we're gonna go 2 eggs now. I just want to see this work. So it's gonna two. It should be 2 eggs, 1 waste after this. Yep, there we go. So there's 2 eggs, and then 1 waste. Perfect. I love it. Oh, look at the big doors. That is fantastic. You guys have no idea how happy I am right now. Look at so much room. Hell yeah. I could cry. 5,000 and 10,000. Unlock and unlock. Oh yeah, unlock. It won't let me unlock it. Why can't I unlock that? Oh, level 20. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We got what we needed. All right. So there's something that changed with this. Okay, so we have this. Check the review. Item on failed output. Why are there items on? Nothing is going to the failed output. Why are items going to the failed output? What? I'm confused on that though. Block machine from taking here. Okay, that's nice. Limit items in the slot. That's also very, very nice. I'm not understanding why this says items on failed output. There's nothing being failed. Let me move this. No, nothing's being failed. Okay, just making sure. I got worried for a minute. All right, so there's that. I wanted to check out the storage though. So if we go over to store, we can go to mirrored. Let's go ahead and add that. We'll just add up all of these. We're just checking them out right now. So here is the mirrored version. So failed. Oh, that is nice. I've been wanting this because I want to be able to see these storages from this way. The only problem is these are filled. So it's not going to get updated today, my storages, but this is going to be so nice for the way I want things. By the way, here's my farm I updated. We have right now 6 tomato. We have 12 of basically each things that we have right now. So we have 12 tomato, 12 bell pepper, 12 eggplant, and 12 cucumber. I had them in groups of 6 in. I have it so the plants can automatically get filled with their seeds, as you can see right here, and everything gets combined. I have not figured out how I'm going to do the compost yet. That is something I've been really thinking on. There actually wasn't a planned farm factory sim video today. I was actually about to hop on and just work on some things to try to figure some things out, but then update, and I figured let's go ahead and cover it. So we got that. Let's go ahead and check out. Oh, so let's check this out then. So now it's like that. But if I turned it like that, the output would go the other way. I might want it like this for this area. Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and box some of these up. And this factory area, it's not gonna look nice yet. I gotta get caught up on some things, but that's okay. So we're actually gonna use you. And I kind of want to actually do it like this. Back wall. So we're gonna box you up. I'm gonna sell you. There we go. And then for this, I'm gonna just move you out of the way for now. And we'll go like that, I think. Yeah, well, why not? Looks like enough space for storage, but we'll go a few more. There we go. We want some walking room in here. Okay, so we got some storage right there. I am so happy with the mirrored machines. You have no idea. So go over here. I'm just gonna put that right there for now. I might end up just selling the whole machine. Get some money back. We're gonna sell these guys. And we're gonna box you up and sell you too. Sell that. Okay, we'll leave that merging machine. Okay, so I got that going. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna have everything come down here. The thing is, there's no excuse now to not have any room for like multiple lines coming inside. But this is just for now, just to keep things going. Actually, I wanted to go like this. Move you over here. There we go. And then just for now, because now we are going to have multiple lines coming out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So upgrade you, and then we can upgrade this now to level 3. And then we'll leave all this. Conveyor belts. Oh, we still got those. I don't want to test this though. Lift conveyor and the tall conveyor belt. Can these actually fit through the doors? Yes. Let's go, because the door previously, you cannot fit the raised conveyor belts through these doors. And you can actually have them go over this thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if I did that... I really wish this wasn't locked behind 18. It feels so punishing that the 5x1 is locked behind the rest of the raised conveyor belts. Not using these yet, but I'm just curious, like... Okay, so it can go over, but maybe with the 5x1, you can cover the tracks of multiple. So let's say if these only went in by like 4, then you have a 5x1 above. You could do multiple tracks inside. So technically you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And then if you can somehow do the raised ones over that, you could technically have 24 belts coming inside now. We're not going to do that because I overwhelm myself all the time, but it is a possibility. Okay, I'm going to get these eggs hooked up, then we're going to go on to the next day. I'm going to start working on getting multiple belts going now. So each set of farms is going to get its own output. And just to improve that, yeah, okay, I have a plan. Hey, Underground, welcome to the stream over on YouTube. Okay, new update today on this game, so I'm just kind of going over the new quality of life improvements, which are fantastic, by the way. Okay, so that's done. Let's go and get the eggs just hooked back up. I think we're gonna try to get another farm set up today. I think we're gonna try to move on to a different animal. Wow, since I'm doing this impromptu live stream anyways. And the way I have it set is there's 12 of each of these, and then I have room. I tested it out right here. I have room for 12 more for each of the other veggies as of right now. So when I put them in, we're gonna have 12 chilies, 12 corns, 12 strawberries, and 12 grapes. Again, that's the plan. I know my plans often change, but that's the plan. I really wish we had 5x1s for the small ones. There we go. Because when you change things, it does. I know I'm getting greedy. This update's amazing, but I still wish there were longer conveyor belts. Or at least the other ones weren't locked behind such a high level. Which we're almost there. We're at 16, so we might unlock it today. I need to order a bunch of conveyor belts. We're just gonna order a bunch. You're trying to figure out a efficient way. Underground says he's trying to figure out an efficient way to spread around my nutrients into the nutrient storage around my farmlands. You know what? Same. That is one thing I'm just filling by hand at the moment because I have no idea how I'm going to do it. I'll go over that in just a second. Why it's such an. You know what? We'll go over it right now. So I want to put the nutrient storages next to this, the seed storage. Seeds are no problem to fill because I have each one splitting off. So like right here, we have what? Tomatoes. Tomato boxes will get put right here. Get put in here, filtered out right there. The tomatoes would go right here. One would go in this seed storage. One would go in this storage. The problem is, I don't know how to efficiently split off the nutrients to make it work. I'm curious about something. If I wanted to, I can go to this slot setting. Block items in this slot. So technically with this update, pretend this is a compost storage. And you don't want the whole thing filling up with nutrients because technically you don't need it to. Oh wait, I got an idea. I actually got an idea for that now. Let me see something. Let me go to store. Nutrient storage. Let's see, where's it at? So let's say this is going to be nutrients for the tomato machine, but I wanted to put only so many in. So we're going to block. No, it says block machine from taking items here. Wait, nothing. Okay, so you can actually, no, not block. You're going to want to go to here and go to nothing because you don't need to fill the whole thing with that. Nothing. So just make it so nothing goes inside them. And then if I put this at compost, limit, I can say only do 10. Only do 10. So it would only take 10. Ooh. I'm getting, no. So nothing selected. We're actually going to limit the items in all the slots like that. So usually I think each one can hold like 50, but let's just say we want to do only, let's say 5. Now we'll do 10 in each slot. Yeah, sure. So with this update, you can actually limit the items like that. And then, there we go. We don't want to block. So each one would only store up to 10. That one's selected to 5. Whatever. This is just a, you found out one way, but it's convoluted and only work better with 4 plant machine setup. Yeah, it would be better with a smaller setup, and I can understand convoluted because most of my setups are. Yes, the this this update is amazing. That's why I decided to go live and cover it. So yeah, now you can limit options. So technically, if you want, you can limit this so it doesn't take forever to fill up. And this, yeah, this is gonna make it a lot easier. With the picking machines, you can actually select how many products that you want it to grab between. So if I wanted to, like when it's alternating, so let's say it's, wait, that picking machine's wrong, right? Yeah, we're supposed to be taking waste as well. So say if you're wanting to alternate between items, you can have it wait for item in turn. So then it would do 1 tomato, 1 plant waste. Or if you want, you can select it to do 2 tomatoes to a 1 plant waste ratio. So I think that's very good. This update's been really good. It's got me so excited. I keep speaking too fast and I'm trying not to. Collect for primes, or I don't want it to wait for items. There we go. Okay. So yeah, this definitely gives me an idea for that. So it would still take a little bit of time to get the compost to each thing, because I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would need 8 of those, and then I would need a splitter for each one. That's also like 4. That's like a lot of splitters. I'm not even gonna bother counting right now. I have an idea though. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that right there. That's something we're definitely working on today. Then we're gonna work on getting compost set up. Maybe. I gotta get these eggs up just so I can go ahead and open my factory again. So now you can set up the nutrient storage to not take all the resources from one storage. One sec. Sorry. I'm trying to read that. So you can set up the nutrient storage to not take all the resources from one storage. Yeah, I think so, if I'm understanding that correctly. Wait, let me see something. No. Wait, let me check the planting machines. If I wanted to do... It looks like you can't select it for the plant machines. You can't, like, select a max amount. That would be a good idea, though. I might leave that in the suggestions for the... Because I've been a big part of the Steam discussions, just checking what everyone says every day, leaving my own suggestions. And I might leave that one. That might help if you can actually limit how much the nutrients fill up. So no, you can't limit how many it takes, unfortunately. But that's a fantastic idea. There's also a machine setting guide. That's cool. Ooh, I like that idea though. Okay, that would make things that actually make things a lot more simple. Oh, I didn't set none of this stuff up right. Plant waste. Oh no. Plant waste. Okay, we're gonna upgrade you to level 3. I didn't upgrade none of these. Two selected, 2, and then we want to take plant waste. There we go. Getting this set up before I do anything else, otherwise I'm just gonna get very lost. Which, what else is new? Where are my machines over here? Oh, there you are. Take that plant waste. I cannot believe I didn't do this. Again, I kind of just set this all up without even really looking at it. It took me a few hours to figure out how I wanted to do this. Like, I don't think I'm going to change this farm area much now. At least I don't think I will. But knowing me, you never can say never. Because I might very much well do it. Give me 1 second here. I need to grab a drink. We'll look at the farm for a minute. Just grabbing a drink. Collecting my thoughts. there we go. Calming down, because I get so excited when it's like when I'm very passionate about a game. I get so excited when there's actually like great updates and the developers are fantastic and listening to the community. It's just so good. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. Go like that. Okay, there we go. Gotta get all these upgraded. I saw someone suggest a way to upgrade multiple things at a time, especially when you don't have 5. And I think that's a great idea as well. Because this is a pain. Although I don't feel like opening up my Razer software. I could just make a macro for it and make things so much easier. I did that on Food Processing Simulator. But the problem is a lot of things require enter to finish off, like especially when boxing things up. We're just upgrading these to 3. Might as well. I have the money. But a lot of things require enter, so when you press enter at the end of the day, it just goes to the next day. Or it opens the store, so unless I could unbind it. I don't even look at the settings, to be honest. Look how fast they're going. Okay, there we go. That is full now, so I need to go ahead and order a couple of those. I want a couple of the mirrored ones. Hell yeah, love that they added those. We'll just add 3 of those. Nice, and then we'll go ahead and finish the day here, and then I can work as I earn money, because I need to. Or actually, we need to go ahead and get some of this stuff set up. Sorry, sometimes it's weird when I'm trying to rotate things, because my mouse has issues with the scrolling. I think it might be dust. I might have to take it apart. Okay, there we go. So I got... Oh, yeah. I'm feeling excited. You know what? Just go ahead and store it. How much money did I get? Oh, I got a lot of money for that. That's fine, because we're basically starting from scratch right now. Yeah, you know what? Store it. $2,000. Let's go. So I got 36,000. Hell yeah. Okay, so... I did that so everything can get stored properly here. When I do a second veggie line, we're going to do a second veggie line for those veggies. So a separate, maybe we might. We'll make the eggs go right here, and then we'll make veggies go right there. Yeah, we got a plan. Love a good plan. Test tech's up. Hey, welcome to the stream. New update on Farm Factory Simulator. Great quality of life update. I am so happy right now. Okay. What I'm doing right now, it makes no sense, but I don't want to set these machines up again. I'm just selling them. My brain works in mysterious ways, I'm going to be honest. We'll keep the machines here. This also changed as well, so you actually get more information on the screens. It shows your output, it shows your failed, and then it also shows your processing time. And I think that is awesome. You made a one-line setup that connects your seed and nutrient around my farm from one picker. Wow. Your issue before was all the nutrients would be taken into one storage. Yeah. Everything should be easier now. It's just showing it off with the new update, like especially with the nutrient storage machines. You can actually limit how many goes into each slot now. You had to make 2 lines to spread around the nutrient from my farm. Oh yeah, I haven't even messed with the nutrients yet. Well, I did it in the beginning, but this farm especially that I finally got set up, I do plan on maybe taking a look at it today. At least something along those lines. First though, we got to order 3 picker bees somewhere. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now with the limited, you don't need to worry about one storage taking off all nutrients, and they would pass through the failed output lines and store into the other nutrient storage. Oh, you know what? That's a good point too. I didn't even think about that. That is a fantastic point. You actually just helped me right there, because I didn't even see. I get so excited I make things harder on myself, and I did not think about that. I was ready to make a splitter for each one. Still, I forgot that it can go through the output line here. I'm actually going to test that out in a minute. Okay, so one thing I learned is this can actually just connect to one part of the storage. I had someone leave a comment about that because, again, I was making things harder on myself. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. I don't want you selecting anything yet, so we're just going to like that. So we're going to do tomatoes and eggs right here. I'm just going to put you right there. I really wish you could select multiple things in here, like if I want to make both of these and alternate between items. Did you know the picker can go through the wall? I did not know that. I haven't even really found a... Well, I'd be honest, I haven't really seen a need to try to go through the wall. But that's good to know, I guess. So you're talking about if I put a picker right here and there's a machine out there to go through this wall, for example? I know they can go through things. I just never really tried to go through a wall, to be honest. Okay, so this is we're actually going to do 2 lines. Before I was doing it alternating, but no more baby stuff. We're going straight for it. There you go. That's going to be tomato A. You did 3 factory expansions, so you're happy to see more factory doors. Yeah, I'm happy with these doors right here. Fortunately, it's till level 20 for me. I am so far behind because, like I said before, I keep changing things. You have a picker next to a supply drop and have it grab nutrients from the storage behind the wall. Oh, nice. You know, I didn't even think about that. That's a store. We're not going to need to store this area unlock at a certain level. 25,000, 15,000. I don't need it right now. At least for my case, I don't need it. I get impulsive and just start buying upgrades. I gotta stop that. I don't even have cows yet. I just have chickens. Today I'm gonna try to get I might try to get sheep, or I might go for a cow. We'll see. You did the same underground? Oh, nice. Okay. Unfortunately, I have a bug right here. Whoa, you can actually move the cursor around. I didn't. When you hold control. Interesting. I have tomatoes and peppers right there. I can't grab them. It's like a birthmark for my facility. Okay, that's done. So this one can grab from these 2 storages. This one can grab from 3. Okay. I'm gonna organize this eventually, just not right now. Like eventually, sometimes something might only hold tomatoes, something might only hold cucumbers. Again, I'm thinking about stuff when I'm so far behind, but I'm getting distracted here. Bell peppers. Okay, so we'll leave somewhat of a space. There we go. Bell peppers and cucumbers. They said they passed so you can pick up items on the ground. Ooh, okay. You know what? I only went through the patch notes, like skimmed through them, so maybe I can. I just haven't tried to pick them up today. Nope. It's just, it's they're forever in my ground. Damn. Okay, so I need one more picker machine, and then we can finally close the day out. And then I can work on getting the other lines set up, which is what I was wanting to do. I'm thinking here. It takes me a minute to think. Okay. Wait a minute. Do I want to do another picker machine? No, I want to make things complicated on myself because that's just how I work. We're going to do bell peppers and cucumbers. We're going to upgrade you to level 3. Upgrade you to level 3 and then upgrade you to level 3. There we go. Make sure everything is level 3 in here. Nice. So I need one of these filter machines. I just buy all 3 because I have a hard time telling which is which. Even though it tells you, I'm still gonna struggle. There we go. Filter. This is gonna be bell peppers. There we go. Just because you know, I gotta make things complicated on myself sometimes. I might buy that expansion. Just because I want to. I'm being impulsive, but oh well. There we go. Upgrade to level 3. Oh, a lot of these need level 3, but I'm not worried about it right now. So this is gonna do bell peppers and cucumbers. Okay. We might alternate between items. Let's see. The bell peppers do 3, so we're gonna go ahead and do that for that. Grab 3, then grab 3 of you. And then collect from farms. We're gonna collect from storage. There we go. This one does eggs and tomatoes, so we'll do eggs and then tomatoes. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up. Maybe I should have did only one line, but I just wanted to do things differently here, to be honest. Then we just need a storage. Those peppers on the floor are now a permanent prop in the factory. They pretty much are a pepper, and then there's 1 tomato. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. And then we need a storage right here. And then I can finally open the store, which is what I've been trying to do. There we go. So happy to have mirrored ones. I like when you have more options to do things a different way. Actually, let's go like this. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Go like you. Go like you, and then go like that, and then that. I'm at least making sure the storage machines are at level 3. There we go. So now we have those being stored right there. And we should be able to open up, and I'm going to work on my nutrients. If it, I kind of, no, don't sell those. I kind of wish. Stores that can still, I wish I told you how many it can hold. Never actually had a slot fill up before. This is good. This is good. Okay. I want to make money in the day. Tomorrow, what is hot? Hot sauce. Well, I don't have hot sauce now, do I? Some things are going up in price though, so that's good. Start the next day. Machine purchase is 101,000. Wow. Test Tech says they're thinking about stop selling raw items and just sell byproducts. Oh, they added storage mirror. Yes, they added storage mirrors as well, which is great because you can actually choose which way you want to put your thing. So you can actually, I like looking at the product through this and having it a certain way. So I like it. Yeah, I thought about doing that too eventually, just selling only the raw product. I'm not entirely sure though. You know what? Screw it. Whoa. See, I'm very impulsive. I just had to do it. But I had a plan over there. I want to go ahead and start getting plant waste. You can also limit what you how much you want in a certain thing, which is nice. I don't see the use for that yet, but it's an option. Okay. So eventually I'm going to have everything come in here and then they might go back here. Maybe. I don't know. There we go. It's going too slow. Oh, this isn't good. Tomatoes are filling up a lot faster than those eggs though. Why are you so much faster? What? Too bad you can't limit the quant. Hello? Is it because it has too many tomatoes and it's ejecting the extras? Oh, what? Just merge them back into the storage? Yeah, I can. I'm trying to figure out why it's... I feel like with this machine, if like, so now you can see they changed it so it only holds 20 tomatoes and then 20 eggs. I feel like with this machine, they should make it where if it's full on the tomatoes, at least, it just stops going in the line. But yeah, I will go ahead and, you know, we're actually turning you off for now. And I will go ahead and do that. We're going to turn you the other way. I don't want anything filling up. That had me so confused. Okay. That just makes things a bigger mess for me. Yeah, it has now that has a limit for how much it stores. It comes out the failed output. Let me check something. I have all the machines right here. Too bad nothing else takes tomatoes. Because if something else took just tomatoes, you could actually do it like this, and then have the failed output make something with the tomatoes, extra tomatoes. Like, we don't have tomato sauce, do we? I think that, or like ketchup. I think that would be a good idea. That might be a good idea for a product in the future. Maybe ketchup. Canned tomato sauce. Okay. Sorry, that threw me off for a minute. Oh yeah, I gotta open up. There we go. Oh, Otto, how's it going? You sold the amount I asked for. Even the choice left you. That's some judgment. Do not confuse that with dependable. I'm leaving now. Okay, I still don't see the point of you people. I'm just curious because I never used it before. The drone station. Might as well. I know, I'm getting distracted again, but... What does this do? Open machine. Ooh. Willow Lane Depot. Unlock? Yes. Unlock? Yes. So... we can deliver extra things if we want. Can you put this inside? I don't think so. It's a drone. Why would you be able to put it inside? Yeah, that makes sense. I was just curious. I'm just gonna put you right there. I might use it later. Okay. Are we open? Yeah, we're open. We're selling things. I gotta pick those up. We're just gonna put you guys right here because I'm about to work on the nutrient storage. So new plan again for this, I guess. So I'm just gonna put those right there. I'm gonna throw them away, but damn it. There we go. So new plan for this. I want to make sure it's off. There we go. So new plan. We are just going to go do one line. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to go ahead and select this. We're going to have it do 2 eggs, then 2 chickens. Got it. Then we're going to alternate between items, have it wait for the item in turn. It's not going to skip. And then there we go. Do that. For this, I'm going to go ahead and inject everything out of it. No. There it goes. Now we have 2 eggs and 2 tomatoes in there. That doesn't really update by the looks of it, I think. It says times 22 times 4. I don't understand that. Items in this machine. 2. So if I turn it on, it's just going to eject everything. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. It gets put in the failed output and then we're good. And then for this, we can go ahead and turn U on. I didn't think about this. I can't really reach that machine. Oh no. Go like that. I might actually do that for here too. There we go. Turn you back on. There we go. So now it's going to grab 2 eggs, 2 tomatoes. We're just going to do it like that. Just for now. Again, I'm not very efficient right now, but that's okay. But yeah, I have been thinking about just going to salad products only, not the like veggie variants. But I don't know when I'm going to do that. Because it would make things a lot easier. And the veggies don't really sell for a lot to really make a difference. I might do it after I get like another farm or 2 set up. Okay, so I was gonna go in here and I was gonna make upgrade to level 3. Might as well. I'm going to get nutrients set up. Yes, we're gonna work on nutrients now. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay calm and speak calmly. So when nutrients come out, they might go around, they might make their way like right here. Okay, so I know how that's set up. So let me just get you. And then get you. And then there would be a picker machine like right here. Right? No. It would be right here. Open nothing. There we go. So that's how the picker machine would be set up. Except the conveyor belts would be right here. And then I could have the nutrients coming this way, go around the back, and then something like that. We're going to try it. So for the nutrients, I'm going to go ahead and get this machine. And since you said the picker can go through walls, I'm just going to do it like this. I want it to cover as many machines as possible. So we're going to be grabbing plant waste and livestock waste out of those. And then I can go over here. Let's go to processing. Composter. Underground says, we'll have time for how much to got up. From this update alone, I got ideas, plans, and need testing. It did, however, made my seed storage into nutrient storage line much easier. You know what? I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, these developers are fantastic. I really enjoy them from Food Processing Simulator. And even though I never finished that game technically, they're fantastic. Okay, so I can go like this. I already want to buy another upgrade. I'm impulsive, I tell you. Upgrade to level 3. So I don't want anything huge. Oh yeah, I bought the composter already, right? Yes. So let me get this composter. I'm glad we opened though, because we definitely need to sell things and stuffs. So we're just gonna have it go like that. Oh no, wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Go like that. We're gonna do another picker machine. And everything I do is always temporary, because I said it before. If you watch today's video or stream, next time the farm's gonna look completely different because of things I do off camera. Like sometimes I just like these big brain moments where I think about something like, oh, that's definitely gonna work, and end up doing things off cam. Especially when I'm not really having to talk while doing things. So this is gonna be ooh. So I actually need, we're gonna go like this then. Go like you. Oh wait. Technically if I wanted, I could have this one do plant waste and this picker would do plant waste and livestock waste, and then it would just eject like one of them and then go to the next machine. But I'm not going to do that. I do need another composter. I want each one to have their own machine. There we go. Oh, we're looking over here. Bell pepper, tomato, cucumber, eggplant. Nice. We're doing fantastic. I'm doing this because I don't want to. Okay. So that's done. So this will be making both things. Then we can combine it right here. I do have some mergers. Now, before I even turn them on, I'm going to get everything lined up and just see how it looks. I think that was a merging machine. Oh, well. So then we're going to come this way. I bought this big old room just for this. Oh, well, well. There we go. And then now for the long journey to my machines. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to upgrade so many conveyor belts, which is gonna suck. Ooh. Looks like we got a little bit of an obstacle going on here. That's okay. Don't mind the challenge. Now, what the plan is, I'm doing this for now just to test it. In the future, what an ideal thing for my compost would be to have it over here when this garage door is open, and then have much less of a distance to go for like the plant waste. And then the plant waste and the livestock waste will probably get filtered off of these conveyor belts into the machine itself instead of from the storage. Again, I'm just winging it, which is what I usually do, especially when I'm streaming. So I'm just doing it. Let me get I could technically put a filter right there. A filter might be the way to go. Yeah, because I was gonna go ahead and do let me look at the race conveyor belt. I like the race conveyor belt. I don't think it'll fit, but I'm gonna try it. 18,000, we're building that money. You know, it kind of works, but it doesn't really help when I bring in another thing in here. You know, I'm just getting crazy with it. Let me go buy this. Let me buy a couple of you. Buy a couple of you. Let's get a little crazy with it. Lift conveyor, race conveyor. Ooh, sell a total of 3,000 chicken eggs. Nice. That's how far behind I am. I'm 15 hours and I have not done that yet until just now. I was going to put you like right here. Right there. I never actually used these before, so... like that? I don't know. I'm making things look like a mess again, but it's my mess. Don't judge me. Again, a filter probably would just be a lot easier, but I'm having fun with it. That's not going to work either. Unless like this. Oh yeah. Then I can go and get you. Nope. My downside is pretty hard to see it. There we go. There you go down, that goes up. Okay, sure. It does look like such a mess. And now I'm actually blocking. Oh, we got more doors. I don't gotta worry about it. Whatever. I'm just trying to get the nutrients out. Just gonna buy a bunch of straight conveyor belts. Underground says they need to add a convenient way to upgrade all your conveyors and machines, plus an option to turn off all machines in the factory. Yes, I submitted a suggestion the other day in the Steam discussions about turning off all your machines, almost like having a monitor like this, but for machine control. They said they will look into it. I know I added suggestions about limiting what the crane can take and stuff like that, more crane controls, which are kind of like this, where you can actually limit, like if you limit the items in the slot, or you don't want a machine taken from it, which is very nice. I don't know if that works for the cranes. It might. I don't know. Like I said, I only skimmed the notes. But I also did see someone else suggest a way to upgrade all conveyor belts, or like a whole line. Maybe like if you select like right here to right here and you want to upgrade that. I don't know how they would do it, but it does sound like a good idea. I'm gonna go like this. I think I really wish there was 5-length conveyor belts for the small size, because I know eventually I'm gonna have to move things around, and I'm not looking forward to moving conveyor belts again. If I'm being honest, just really not looking forward to it. Because it makes changing things around so difficult. There we go. I remember that all of this is going that way. And I'm going to have to upgrade all of these, which is going to be so bad, but that's okay just for now. I'm gonna box you up, put you over there. So when this eventually comes out, these veggies will be going right here. So what I want is, I could probably do like this. Yeah. Again, everything's gonna have to be moved in the future, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. Whoops. Oh, I'm already out of conveyor belts. Damn. Actually, I did go a little bit too far. That's a lot of upgrades. I really want to get the animal farm set up more, but we might go on and get the chilies set up today. That would be right there. Yeah. Maybe. Underground says that's what these updates will do. Each update has you change things around. The issue is that they need to make it easier for you to do that. Yeah, that is the problem. That's like one of my first suggestions, is have 5-length straight conveyor belts. I don't like how this one's actually set at level 18, but 5-length conveyor belts would help so much, especially with a game like this where you're going to be inevitably going far with your conveyor belts, especially like this length if you want to start your farm somewhere else. And it's why content on this game, I am not every day on it, because I need a day or two in between just to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Just gonna order a bunch of these. There we go. That should be enough. 60 conveyor belts. I'm trying to set this up so in the future I can just add things instead of mixing it up, because I think my farms are going to stay the way they are. Right now it's just routing everything. That needs fixed. There we go. So right here would be the first line for now. This will definitely change when I get these other farms set up, but this is just to help out these farms because these farms need nutrients to increase that production. I'm just gonna go all the way down, even though we're gonna, oh wait, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing here. We don't need to go all the way down. Okay. Oh, my brain's already getting scrambled. We're just gonna move you out of the way. So this whole thing's gonna change when I get it fully set up. We need, so they would go like that. So we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8. So 7 more. 7 nutrient. Nope. We want mirrored ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, not that one either. 8. Oh, we need 7 only. Get rid of you, and then 7 of you. There we go. So that is done. I'm still not entirely... Phil, wait a minute. No, because these ones we need to reach to. Got it. So that's right there. And then, so I need to put this right there. So it had to go under where supply arm is saying, or I could put it right there. I don't like blocking this part. Put you like that. No, I didn't need mirrored. Hey, level 17. Nice. Here I go. I'm messing things up. Dirk says, I appreciate that he fixed it. My machine stopped working because I had too many products in a machine and none of the other. Oh, damn. Yeah, at least it's been fixed. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to hear about products I'm unlocking because I still only have the, like 4 basic veggies and chickens, the hens. From the start, you belted the failed products back to the storage. Yeah, that is something I actually never even thought of doing, to be honest. Probably should have. So, wait. Do I not know what I'm doing right now? Probably not. No, that is what I want. Okay. Because I want everything to face the front. I wish you could put the composter outside. The rest of the machines inside, sure. Like the cannery, and the oven. Okay. I kind of wish you could put the composter outside and make your compost over here. This is actually working pretty nice. Okay. So let me get you. We're going to bring you over here. Right there. We are going to limit everything to 10. The thing is, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make them fast enough, but we shall see. I do wish these could be limited. I feel like these should be limited. Say if you only want to put like 2 in at a time, 2 at a time. Which I will leave that suggestion later on. But for now. So all of them are going to be right here. Uh-oh. No, I can't. Oh, no. Wait. It can, though. It definitely can. Oh, our line's about to be stopped for a minute. Damn it. Okay. Nope. I keep pressing the wrong keys. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. There we go. So Yes. Just get rid of all of this. Kind of sucks because I already set it kind of up. But that's okay. These ones get no limit. It's okay. Just throwing things away. Just throwing things away. That's fine though. Everything's going to be fine. Oh. I gotta redo this whole area. It just popped in my head why I gotta redo the whole area. Not the whole area, but we saw the seeds and the way the seeds get distributed. Okay. These nutrients we will keep. There we go. Okay. You guys inspired me in chat with the failed outputs. I'll say that much. I don't need, especially with the way you can. I don't need these. I don't need these anymore. I do not need these splitters. Because I don't think I do. Especially with the way you can limit items inside the storage machines now. Move that. We'll get the seeds set up first, and then we'll work on that compost. Our customers have gone home. We'll just should we just start the new day? Yeah, because I want to keep making money. Let's go ahead and end the day here. Start the next day. Shashuka's hot. Let's go. That's a money maker. Let's go ahead and open the store, please. Thank you. So we're almost done. We're almost done getting this. This will be fast setting this up. At least it should be. Okay, that's all set up. Okay. There we go. All right. So, I think I need mirrored ones. Again, I'm confusing myself, so let's just see. Yes. Let's go ahead and order 7 more of you. All right, this first one is eggplant, so eggplant and then eggplant. So we'll go over here, we'll go to eggplant thing, limit items. We'll limit We'll limit 15 per slot, I think. Yeah. Why not? Wait, let me see. So in plant seeds, when you order a large box, it's 48 pieces. So let me go ahead and get a calculator going. So 48 times 4. 192, but if I want to cut those in half, so 24 times 4 would be 96. If I limit it to 24, we're gonna do that, I think. 24. We'll limit these to 24. Eggplant. Or I could cut them in half. You know what? We're gonna limit it to 12. No. Shoot. $12. No, we're limited. We'll do 24. Sorry, I can't make up my mind. So that means 4 boxes of these should fit it, or 1 box of 48. Should do 1 whole container. Control copy, that should work. There we go. Nice. I am feeling motivated. Hopefully this works. Still using a small boxer for supplies? No. I'm just trying to limit this just to make it easier filling these up so it can go from one field output to the next. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. It's not making sense right now, but in my head it is. I don't know. Because I want this whole machine to fill, then it's going to go to this next machine and fill that. So the way I figured it is, this is 1 large box, and then this is 1 large box. No, 2 large boxes. 2 large boxes will fill each storage, I think. Listen, I'm over 16 hours into the game, and I'm very far behind because I can't defeat my own mind. Every time I want to change something, every time something else I want to try, it's just not good. What is this? Eggplants? Wait, what was that other one then? Oh, these are cucumbers. Again, I'm struggling. I wish you can just select the whole thing. There we go. Otto, what up, buddy? How are you? Coach, how you doing? You say Sarga, you can play a separate. Good work. See you later. Okay, I don't even know what you guys want. Prefer another quest? Okay, sure. You want 16 paprika and 16 pickles? You know what? That's gonna be done today. Cool. Cucumbers. I'm trying to get this done just so I can fill it up real quick and then kind of show what was in my mind. It might not be as good as I was hoping, but oh well. 24. 24. This won't be as bad as when I get it all done. I can just work on new lines. Okay, this farming area is not changing. I can say that much right now. At least I'm 95% sure. Two more to go. This is bell pepper. I will just put these machines down just to have them ready and good to go. There we go. I do appreciate everyone that has been watching the videos and streams, even though I'm not the most efficient person at this. Sometimes I don't, well, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Bell pepper's done. Just tomatoes. Tech says trial and error. That's how it is for me, and that's why I'm so far behind, because I want to get the first thing perfect for me before I continue on to the next thing. Whoa, why are we so short out here, guys? Oh wow, we have no chicken eggs. Wow, we're done selling chicken eggs. I'll change that later. shakshuka. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We have no chicken eggs. Chickens, why aren't you producing? Come on, guys. You're producing. You're not grabbing them. Hello? Oh, I had to select. Oh, because I was messing around with it. You hope they add a copy setting because this is tedious. Yeah, it is very tedious. Either that or a way to, if you want a full storage, just doing one thing, just select it for the whole storage item. At least I can copy and paste it. Oh wow, I had this machine on because I was messing around checking out the update and had it selected for skip and wait stuff. It can't reach the other livestock. I think I'm going to rework my farms, which is the animal farms, not these farms. Okay, tomatoes. There you go. All that set up. Just got to go ahead and adjust these just a little bit here. I never even thought about using the out. Or, well, before we couldn't limit the item, so it wouldn't have really helped before for me, but I never really thought about using the failed output to my advantage. Composter and mixer can be placed outside. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. I was just saying how it should be, and then I got all this set up. Damn. Well. If that's the case. Oh yeah. Composter and mixer. Thank you for letting me know. I just skimmed part of the. Yeah, we went through the update at the beginning of the stream. I kind of just skimmed through some parts. So the mixer was that, which I only care about the composter, I think, right now. Oh, I don't have corn yet, so that would be great for the corn. Does anything else take corn? No, and no. So when I unlock corn, I just might make the best compost then. I just did all this for nothing. Damn it. You read it all? Yeah, just because we're on the stream, I just went ahead and skimmed through some parts. Thank you for letting me know, though, because now that definitely changes how I'm doing things right here. Okay. I don't think I need these. I don't know why I had them placed here. There we go. We still need this though. And it's your go-to game? Yeah, I have a lot of go-to games, unfortunately, right now. My time's split between like 5 different games right now. This is my main one, though. There we go. Now that is done, I unfortunately have to get compost set up out here, which I put all these damn conveyor belts for nothing, but you know what? I'm very happy to know I can put those outside, because now we can filter out things to make compost out here. Problem is the room it's gonna take, because I had my room planned out, but that's okay. See, this is just so tedious when you're trying to reorganize the farm, when you only have these conveyor belts that are placed one at a time. That's how I want to do it, right? I put a composter out here. Let me order 2 more farms real quick. 1, 2. That means you can set up a better line from the composter into the seed line now that you can put outside. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing this though. Because I had my rest of my farms already planned out here. Text says they're just making a better butter and milk before my update. My factory was a cluttered work mess. Yeah, mine's gonna remain a mess just because I can't stay organized if I tried my hardest, unfortunately. So it's just gonna be a forever mess. Did I have a composter out here? Drone. No, keep those, I guess. I'll grab you. Oh, I already got one right there. Whatever. I could do this with plant waste. The problem is livestock waste. Unless I use livestock waste and only make compost for the livestock with the livestock waste. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm just doing this. Trial and error. Like I said, just working my way through this. So I would need a filter machine. I don't know which one I would need. I think I would need C, but I'm not sure. You just dismantled everything, test tech? Oh, damn. I really don't want to. At least when it comes to for the streams, we're not going to be running too much longer here because I have a rare disorder called episodic ataxia and it's starting to bother me a little bit. I'm having a hard time controlling my hand movements. But at least for me, I'm not going to dismantle everything on stream. It's like off video, off stream things I do. Filter machine C. Let's check you out. I'll never remember like which way the outputs go on these, even though it tells you. So go like that. Yes. And then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna plant waste, and then we're gonna need another filter C. Again, this probably isn't going to be very efficient, but oh well. This one's actually going to go right over here. We're actually going to put it right here. There we go. And then we're going to go over here. I'm getting it lined up first. I can do another filter machine instead of doing the conveyor belts or the raised conveyor belts. Sorry, my hands are really bothering me. Okay. Let me try. Probably B right here. Let's try that. I definitely want to try to get this done before we wrap it up here today. So I'd go like, no, not B. It might actually be C again. We're just gonna use this to test it. Yeah, it would be C. Okay. We're gonna need C again. Yes. So you. And that's also kind of why I'm getting quiet now. For those that don't know, episodic ataxia is a rare disorder where you can randomly lose your balance, blurred speech, loss of coordination, and other things. And I can feel my speech might start going soon, so that's why I'm kind of just talking slowly and just making sure I get my words out. I might work on a video for the channel talking more about it soon. So I'm trying to, and sometimes it makes it hard to think during an episode. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, wait. No, that does work. Okay. See, getting confused. So this is going to filter out the compost. We'll just do any. But we're only making that. So I'll just do that. Why not? Go like that. And go like that. And then I'm making this very convoluted. I know I am. I have an idea how this is gonna go now. Unfortunately, gotta upgrade these. Upgrade you. There we go. If you're watching this and you thought your factory was a mess, look no further. Wait. Yo, I'm trying not to stress about this. This game stresses me out, though. I like the other idea I had better. I'm not taking any of this apart again. I refuse to. I'm a visual learner, so this does help when I place something down. I can see it. So we got the storage right there. That would reach that. That would reach that. But I'm just gonna, I didn't want to cover that part up. I'm just gonna do that. So go like that. I get it now. I know what I'm doing. No, I got rid of a farm. At least I can place it back down and the settings stay. Damn it. Okay. Oh, nope. See what I mean? I'm messing up now. Okay. Nope. So, we need mirrored versions of these then. Those filters are headaches. They can be. Especially when you're trying to figure out how you want to do things. But I think I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm visual. I kind of wish for the filters I get so many suggestions, like, or thoughts that pop in my head of things. I wish you can click on this and rotate it around to see how it looked. Like a big picture would just pop up and you can rotate it. Because when you're telling me in that text, I can't visualize it. I have to actually buy it, put it on the ground, and then see it that way. But that's just me. That's just how I learned. I'm going to sell these. One thing's for sure, tonight I'm going to have to sleep on this layout. And in the morning, I'm probably going to come in and just tear everything down and redo everything again. I'm at $40,000. Oh, the farm is empty. How is this getting full? It shouldn't be. Maybe I just didn't pick them all up. We got a lot of cucumbers. So in the future, today, the big thing about this stream was just checking out the update. And I wanted to show off because it's a game I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about the games these developers work on because they're fantastic developers. But in the future, I might move away from doing raw product. By raw product, I mean just I'm not going to sell tomatoes by themselves. I'm not going to sell cucumbers by themselves, eggplants by themselves. I'm just going to go into machines and make the after form because these are the money makers. This, not so much. It does over the course of the day, but not really. But at least that's the plan. Another idea. Okay. I can't. My brain feels scrambled right now, but it's okay. It'll all be okay. Nope. Don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of you, actually. We're going to move this compost thing. The compost is actually staying there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go ahead and we need to order mirrored nutrients. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if let's order 9 real quick. What I was going to do is I was going to do this. Store you right there. These would get stored. And ooh, it's just out of reach. Go like that. Go like this. Now this one, it's going to have no limit. I don't want a limit on this one. Any nutrients that get made get put in here because it's never going to fill up anyways. We're going to go like this. Then let's go ahead and get these stored ones out. What sucks is if it wasn't for my ataxia, I want to keep playing this all day because I want to make serious progress. But here, we're going to go like this. We're going to put you here. We're going to put you right there. No. But it has to be turned that way. Right? Let me order a regular one. I didn't order any mirrored ones. Oh my gosh. Just gonna put you all right here while I continue making mistakes. Finish the day. Why not? Paprika sauce. We do got that, I think. My storage machines aren't really keeping up. Are those level 3? Or the cranes? Yeah, they're level 3. 5,000 for the next one. Let's go ahead and just unlock it. I don't have the product for it, but might as well. We got 3 cranes now. Eventually, I'll be in a spot where everything's caught up. Eventually. Mirrored. There we go. Now we're cooking. I think. Otto, I think. Right? Hey, Otto. You're here, good. Blah, 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 blah. Eggplant and tomato. Okay. So there's that. Box you up. Throw you down. Sell you. Then we're going to put you right here. And there we go. For the nutrient storage, right now I'm just going to mark it so they fill up only 10. Like that one. So let's go ahead and get these filled real quick. That one's already set up. like that. And then we're gonna put you right there. We'll move them into place in a minute, like that. I'm trying to make it so I don't have as many thingies going on. Let's put you right there. And then we got a couple for extra, I think. Let's put you right there. There we go. I think I got everything set up. Box you up. All right. Limit items. We're going to go 10. Okay. Limit. Oh boy. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Limit. Damn it. And 10. Technically, if I wanted... If I wanted, I could go ahead and do this. Instead of this, we're just going to do nothing. Go like that. Go like that. And then go like that. We're only going to do the first two. We're only going to do 20 because it takes a while it's going to take a while for it to get set up anyways. So I'll have to just monitor it. This might not be a good idea, but it's my idea. So it's definitely not a good idea. Okay, there we go. Limit that. So we're just going to do 20 in each for now. Because I think it is going to take a good while for this to even be remotely possible. Damn it. I always do that. You know what? I don't even know what I'm cooking. Which is apparently nothing because I messed this up already. This is a normal one. Okay, I gotta get rid of that one. Okay, I gotta get these. I'm trying to make it so it looks more organized for me because otherwise my brain's just gonna go explode. There we go. So then for this one, we're gonna go to nothing. And again, this is just so everything can get caught up eventually. Limit items. 10. And then limit items. And technically, if I wanted, I could just buy compost as well. That's how the setup's going to be. Let's go like that. Upgrade you. Jumping because I'm so excited. Upgrade. 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 You know, it's a good thing I'm checking these. Because that wasn't proper. There we go. Because we want the compost, if it to go through this, it's going to go through that failed output. It's going to go into the compost bin. At least that is the plan. I don't think this is going to work out how I'm wanting it to now that I'm thinking about it, though. Because... I just realized the problem with my plan. Oh, no. You know what I was cooking? It's burnt or underdone. It's not cooking anymore. So the plan was the compost was going to come out here. It gets stored inside this machine. This picker would grab them, put them on this belt, and then I was going to filter it going like this. Then it would come through here, boop, 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 and then go through that next one, go right there. I can still make it work, maybe. We're about to get a little crazy with this. No, I can still make it work. I can still make it work. So the compost will come in here, stored right there. You have to get put in here, go right here, then we'll split off into here. Compost will just get split off and keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. But it wouldn't go to the next line. So I can go like this, have it come around, And we're going to get some spaghetti in here. And then I would need this one to be normal. So we're going to need normal ones right here. Same thing with this. Ooh. Same thing with the seeds, right? No. Oh man, I messed this up so bad. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing now. This looks like a mess. My farms are empty. We're running out of product. Wait. This would reach over there. We're not done yet. Again, when you guys see this in videos, my videos I will be like 20 to maybe 30 minutes. I try to keep them short, watchable, no dead air. There's a lot of this stuff that will be cut out in videos. It's definitely different when you're streaming it. Okay, so I got more ideas. Compost is now gonna go on the back of the machines. Like so. So I need normal ones. I think. Yes. You know what? This is the final decision. Final decision. We're doing it. I'll set up the first few lines. I'm not going to place them all down. I know what I'm doing now. Okay, so compost would go through here. It would get stored there. It would get taken on the picker line. And then... do I want it to get taken on the picker line? I don't think so. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The first one would get sorted out right here. So I'll have to put a filter machine right there. Then I would want that right there. I always wanted it to be blocking the nutrients so I can access that if I need to. They get blocked right there. Our farm's empty. We have money though, so it's not a big deal. Go like that. So if I do that, we're setting this up as we go. So there would be a filter machine right here. Go like you. This will get filled up once it hits the quota. Go right there. We're gonna need raised conveyor belts. I think I had some. I might have sold them, to be honest. This is chaos. My brain is chaos. That's all I'm saying. So if we go like that, go like you. Okay. And then it'll go right here, right here. More nutrients. Then the nutrients would need to go that way, but we're going to need to raise them again. Go like so. And then go like this. Okay. Go like that. Then we need to raise it right here. Worst part is I'm gonna have to speed all these along. Then we're gonna need normal ones right here. No, mirrored, right? You know, we'll do normal ones. Why not? For now, yeah. No. So normal ones would be over here then. Put that like that, and then put you right here. There we go. And then over here, we just need a couple mirrored ones, like 2. Which we have right there. Maybe. No, we would need more normal ones. Okay. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. I'm losing my mind. I'm going into madness right now. Okay. So let me continue getting this one done. Mirrored. Yes, mirrored right here. My farms are empty. That's fine. We're running out of product. That's fine. Just box you up. So mirrored would go right there. And we just keep on going through. The worst part is you can't see if something's working until you actually start buying product or having product flow through the lines. Go like you. And then we're going to have it merge into this point now. So I would need a merging machine. I got one. Cool. We'll have them merge into this point. Merge right there. We'll just go ahead and upgrade you. Might as well. So then, beep boop bop. It goes that way. Then we're going to need another filter. Oh boy. I never did the first line. Wait, no, because these reach this, right? Yeah, this we're fine. So I don't need it right there. I almost set myself into another panic attack. Oh my god. So go there, fill up. Go this way, fill up. This, bunch of spaghetti. Go this way, then they would merge right here, any extra ones. Then they'd go right here. Then we'll need another filter machine right here. Then they'll go this way. Well, 19 views on the YouTube stream. I'm very much appreciated, guys. If you like the content, make sure you leave a like. I usually only ask once per live stream. That's the one time. Or subscribe and come back for more. There we go. That's done. Then we go rotate this way. And then we would get rid of you because you're not important anymore. Hate to tell you that, nutrient storage, but you're just not important to me. There we go. Okay. The crazy part is it's going to take a while for any of this to even get remotely set up. And then we just need one last line of nutrients because this line wouldn't fit them. So we don't need to do a raised conveyor belt here. Like this. No, I need the mirrored ones. There we go. And then there we go. It is so weird coming in this area because it's like a little divot and everything's not like ground level. It's just such a weird area. It's like it's made of earth or something. Look at that. You can tell it's taller. Everything is now set up. I just got to go ahead and limit everything, which should only take a minute, I hope. 10. 10. Okay. We're only going to do that for now, and then the other two will be none. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. It's like I'm short. I have to jump to get it. Ah! There we go. And there we go. Okay, cool, cool. 10 any. 10 any. Lock. That's already set up. Okay. Any. 10. 10. And then nothing. It's gonna be quite a few days before I reorganize this again. I'm being very honest here. Nope. Any. Hopefully the next update improves like doing stuff with your lines, maybe like longer conveyor belts, maybe turning certain machines off from a central computer. I think that would be great. Sometime next week, obviously. This is a fantastic update, by the way. There we go. So that's all set up. That nutrients is good. Almost done. 10, that's already set up. Ah, this one wasn't. Ah, damn it. Limit this. Limit you. And then nothing there. Feeling a little bit better now. That's good. Sometimes my Ataxia can kind of start going away on its own. That's why I'm trying to stay nice and calm. Limit. Limit. And then nothing. It's kind of making me want to play some Satisfactory. I haven't played that game in a long time. That's another game I love, but I'm not good at. Or Star Rupture. I wonder if Star Rupture's had any updates. I think it has. Okay, and then nothing. Alright guys, I think we're about at the moment of truth here. If this works. Do I have any idea? I don't know. So this, I'm going to go ahead and... You can actually limit things on the picker. Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course you can. I see alternating thing. Oh, okay, so plant seeds. This picker is going to be mainly using... What am I doing here? I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to only grab these for now. This is for a controlled thing. Yeah, collect from boxes. And I'm not worried about rotating. You know, yeah, we'll rotate. Yeah, so I don't want it to take in nutrients because I'm about to just test that out for a minute. I just gotta go put you right here. Oh, at least we got product. I don't know where all that came from. What are you doing there? No, keep you there. That can be unlimited. There you go. That's going to take plant waste. This is going to take plant waste. And then we want that out. Be able to go right here because this is all the plants. go like that. Upgrade to level 3 just because I need everything to go fast. Problem is I gotta upgrade so much to level 3, but we want the plant compost to be made as fast as possible. This is not gonna work and I'm gonna be so sad. There we go. So this is not gonna be making compost out of plant waste. It would go into here, it would go into here, then it would go into here. It would skip this because it would be a failed output. Then I need to go ahead and get this set up. Then it'll get merged there. Then it'll get filtered here. So I need 2 more filter machines C, and then this will all be set up. I'm gonna buy some compost to start out, just to test the way things are working here. This was not the plan today, but once everyone started talking about compost and then the way failed outputs work and then the limiter, I really wanted to just play around with it. So it wasn't the plan, but I'm glad I didn't. Or did I? Because it might not even work. All my farms are empty too. Damn. So output. And then wait, that's not working. We need to go. Wait. Why is my brain? No, we needed mergers, right? No, we need mergers. No, right here we need. Okay. Calm down, Jeff. So right here would be plant waste. Or no, it would be nutrients. That's right. Or just do any nutrient. Any nutrient. Nutrients will go down there, come around, go over here, then we get merged into this. It wouldn't go there, so it'd keep continuing on. And then we would need a filter right here. So right there would get filtered again with any nutrient. And then anything failed will go right here for the cucumber plants. It will go right there. Then nutrients will go around, Well, I guess now is as good time as ever to check this out. Why aren't you guys working? What happened here? Oh, I turned them off. I did not know I did that. When did I turn the machines off? We gotta turn you guys on. There you go. All my machines are on. We're good. It is a mess, but it's my mess. I wish you could toggle being able to jump on top of things. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's go ahead and order compost first, just to get them started. So supplies, we'll order some large boxes of compost. Before we do this, we'll order 10, 11, 12. We'll order 20. Put you into here. No, those ones are like, okay, I'll grab you from you. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I wish it didn't grab from that. I wish I could tell it to leave this storage alone. Oh, I can't put it out there. Oh no. Wait. Let me see here. I can't get it out of the way. I wish I could put it right there, but I don't think I can. I can do it all right here. I can do it all right there, but I can't do it right there. Oh, that would be perfect if I could just put it right there. It's just gonna have to do. Unless... Okay. Collect from storage. Okay. It's fine. I'm just going to work with it here. We're just going to throw boxes just so I have some inventory space. I'm going to be just seeing how this compost works. What I'm going to eventually do is I'm just going to merge it onto this line. And I'll be making it that way, I guess. I'm throwing all these boxes here. I want a free inventory. My voice is already a mess. Just might as well embrace the chaos. How are you guys doing in here? Are we even open? Oh, we're not even open. That's why we're full. Oh my gosh. Jeff things, you know. There we go. So. Gotta upgrade you to level 3. Then you guys will come in here and fill those up. Okay. So far, so good. It actually can hold a lot. I'm actually kind of curious how many it can hold. You know, that's good enough, I think, because each one can only hold 10, and I think I just overfilled everything now. This is what happens when everything is so damn slow. Like, look at this. Trying to upgrade everything is so painful. There we go. So far it's working. So far it's working. My problem is trying to upgrade everything, and I keep clicking the wrong keys on my keyboard. Which is fine. They're kind of just going to grab from whatever's full, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, it's going to take a while to get this completely full because I believe these machines can only hold so many. I'm not entirely sure what the max is they can hold. I know it's not a ton. I think it's like 50 though. Oh, 3. At least you got some range on the thing. Is 10 the cap or just what you said it is? I set it as 10 just so it can get full because it's... Oh, hey. The samples I can complete. No problem, Felix. All right. Talk to you later. So... This is just to test it right now. It's because there's no plant waste coming through just yet. Because I need to actually buy more seeds. But they would technically just get... I might put a merger right here and just go straight from the plant thing. But essentially they would go from here. Go over here. Go like this. The nutrients would start getting filtered out right here. So any nutrient would come out through this conveyor belt. They would then come through here. I... only mark the first 2 to fill and then the last 2 not to fill. So they would get filled right here and then come on through. Then they would get filled right here. Then come on through and just so on and so forth as they work their way around. The problem is making sure you can actually keep up with the demand. Like it's going to take some time for it to get caught up. Again, this is probably not very efficient, but I just wanted to try it. I'm going to sell all of these guys, though. Get my money back. Because I tested what I needed to. And we're going to be ordering some seeds in a moment. I cannot believe how long that took. We've been live for over 2 hours. Last I checked when I was working on this, I was live for an hour and 20 minutes. So this definitely took well over an hour. Let's go ahead and turn on immersive mode. Look at that. Well, I gotta... What is there? There we go. Sometimes I can't jump high enough. And... Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, let me up there. There we go. Wow. Looks so nice. Kind of. Maybe. I have no idea. I gotta get seeds going though again. I'm kind of waiting for the compost to get caught up. So... yeah, it's gonna take a while. Because, like I said, these can hold 50. And that is making compost now, which is great. I'm going to be tearing all this down. I already know I am. But just for now, I guess. Look at these empty farms. Oh boy. We need seeds. So might as well get, I got that all set up today too, so I might as well. Large boxes, we'll do one, we'll do 2 of each. There we go. Nice. It's a convoluted setup, but it works. It works, kind of. What's sad is I worked on this whole thing and I'm not happy with it. I really am not. I probably would have been a lot better off taking everything apart and working on everything from scratch, like doing one line at a time. And that is something I'm definitely going to do. We're not going to do it on the stream. I'm probably going to do it when I'm off stream and off video. Because it is, like I said, it's a lot. I could have did things a lot more simple, and I can picture it in my head how simple it can be. But I always say that, and then when I get there, it was not very simple after all. But you can see the seeds are working. The seeds are probably the best part about this whole setup. We got plants growing again. It'll be a minute because the picker's working. Block machine from taking it. I'm just curious. Yeah, nothing's gonna take from there now. Why aren't you working? Any products. Collect from storage, collect from boxes. What's wrong with you? That was weird. There we go. I love immersive mode. I could. We have a lot of product in here. I could go ahead and just get set up a bunch of store products. Yeah, we'll do that before we wrap it up here. I apologize. I'm not very good at the game. I always say sorry for that, but I do love it. One thing I like about these games is getting inspired by other people's ideas too. That's why I'm always checking the Steam discussions to see what people are doing with their lineups. I don't watch any like videos or streams though, because when I'm making content on it, I don't want to completely copy someone else. And you can definitely see this is definitely my own doing. Oh my god, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Since I don't need these. I think when I move things around again, next time we're gonna get the farms up and running. But I think I'm going to rework the factory inside first and reverse engineer it. And by reverse engineering, maybe I'll get the selling storages set up. Then I'll get the ovens and the cannery set up and do it that way. What is this? Cucumbers? Why aren't you grabbing that? I'm so confused. Or is it because it's full? Oh, I didn't know there was a maximum in the machine. Wow. I didn't know that machine had a maximum that you can put inside it. I had no idea. Fortunately, it's already level 3. It's just going a little slow, but everything's getting filled up, which is good. I might have to look for inspiration on the nutrients. This is definitely not going to fill everything up. I think when I leave another suggestion, I might leave a suggestion to make it so you can limit the intake on this. So if I only wanted to take 10 nutrients and fill it up with 10 nutrients, that would happen. I do think that would be a great thing. How much money do I have? I have immersive mode. Oh, we got 25,000. Should we just set up another farm? Machine? Farm? Just for the hell of it? Even though I already am feeling overwhelmed? So my plan with the farms was I was going to go like this. And then like one in between. Ah. Damn it. Like that. And then I can fit another one right here so I could have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms. At least that was the plan. Look at the birdies. And then oh, so you do grab from the waist over here even though it's out of reach. Oh, okay, so it does just need to be connected. That is great to know. I didn't know if it was grabbing from waist over there. So it is grabbing from both of these machines. It is... oh, but we don't have much room over here now. It is very tempting to move these over and do 2 picker machines next to each other. Just so it goes faster. Let me see that. So for that, I would need to just go move it over 1. Like so. And then when this gets hooked up later, it'll be like that with the other picker machine. That might actually work. I can move you right here. And then I would need a merging machine. Going into a little bit of extra today. Normally I try to keep these streams about an hour and a half. We're over. If it was you, underground stuff with them, they would feed all the waste and eggs into the composter. Use the failed output to push the eggs product into the egg line. That could work too. Feed all the waste and eggs into the composter. I get what you're saying. Use the output input to push the nutrients product into the merger that would connect to the seed line. Okay, I'm taking a picture of that, chat, just so I remember. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm working much more on the nutrients today. We're kind of getting to the end here, but that is a perfect idea. I just wanted to get another animal in here. That's what I'm doing right now. Go like that. Go like you. We need another merging machine. Yeah, that's something I need to utilize more. And I've seen it with the few chairs we had today. Is utilizing that failed output. You outsave so much room. Product, just chicken eggs. There we go. Collect from farms. There we go. I'll definitely work these farms. It's not something I really focus on. I've been focused on those stupid farms over there this whole time. Let's select over here. Nope. Nope. What the hell is selected? Damn it. There we go. There we go. 3 and 3. Yeah, that is something I'll do. I'll start working on getting the failed outputs to really help me instead of using the filter machines. I think it would definitely makes a lot more sense. Because I admit it, I make things very complicated on myself. Why aren't these working yet? Is it because there's no seeds yet? Oh, I messed that up. That's why. Nothing. Nothing. There we go. Everything else is game filled, right? What the hell? Wait. I said not to do nothing in these. Maybe? Maybe I forgot about these ones. My setup works, but it's just convoluted. Yeah, I agree. It's very, very convoluted. Just I specifically remember putting these as nothing. Yeah, good. Maybe I didn't. What? Nothing. I thought I put these as nothing. Oh no, I didn't put those as nothing. You know what? I'm getting tired. You know what? This is all me. I did want those filling up with 24 each. Wow. That, yeah, I did. You know what? Just ignore everything I just said within the last like 90 seconds. I did because I wanted each one to have 24. There we go. That should fill up now. Wow. I want to buy a livestock. Let's buy. Can we buy a cow? I want to buy a cow. No, let's buy cows. Sure. I have no money now to even work with the cows, but I wanted to buy a cow. Oh, please don't take the cows. Oh, thank you. Yeah, underground, I realize that. I think I'm just getting tired and my brain's getting scrambled thinking about everything. I love how everything comes in a box. I got cows. I can barely handle what I currently have when I got cows. Oh, look at them. They're so damn cute. Get the cows. I'm not even grabbing milk from them yet. I got them for pets. These are my pets right now. Look at them. Well, he's floating. He's a magical cow. Nice. Did they change it where it actually slowly dims, or did we just go to night like with a snap of a finger? Like Like someone did like a clap on, clap off with the sun. Nope, no pet sheep. I just skipped sheep and went straight to cows for 25,000. Because we're about to wrap it up here, but I'm just letting this day finish out. I think I exhausted all my brain power when it comes to building these lines. I like the ideas you guys have gave in the chat though, so I do appreciate it. I'm definitely going to be working off those ideas, especially utilizing the failed outputs, which I never do and I should. The thing is, it looks like it looks crazy. It's not that crazy though. Bell pepper, I messed up. So I want to make sure these are actually taking the bell peppers now. Bell pepper, cool, cool. I like how you can go through the conveyor belts. I kind of wish you could toggle that off and on though. Just because sometimes I want to walk on conveyor belts, you know? Eggplant. Eggplant. Making sure nothing's falling on the floor. Yeah, because the nutrients, the line setup is just not, it's never going to be fast enough with this current setup. Technically, if I wanted to, I could set up the composter where the veggies are feeding into it, or everything's feeding into it and just going through the output, and then, or the failed output. Yeah, the problem is like the nutrients are getting all used right here, so there's not enough making their way around to the rest of the machines. So what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to have veggies feed through this, and then out the failed output will be the veggie line going that way, and I'm going to make it less convoluted. At least I'm going to try to. I never knew the picker machines had a limit until today. The limit's 100 apparently. Sometimes it works over that, but at least the farms are growing. That's good. Except that one. And except that one. Next live, I have no idea. Maybe sometime this weekend. I'm definitely going to take maybe a day break from it. It'll be either a live stream or just a video, where the videos are easier because I can just do a lot of cutting and then just show what I'm doing, and then leave it between like 20 and 30 minutes. Definitely easier to watch. Oh nope, it just straight goes to night. I'm quiet right now because my tax is not bothering me that much. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to be doing things in the future, because I'm not reworking this whole line again. We spent over an hour and a half doing it. Like, part of me wants to make my farms smaller. I kind of want to move down to like maybe 4 plot farms, maybe 5. No, I want to be even. Maybe just 6 plot farms. Not do this like whole extra stuff that I've been doing. So like maybe I just keep that line for that side. Then over here will be chilies and whatever you unlock in the future, like chili, corn, strawberry, and grape. So I technically could just leave these plots here like that and just not do double up, which is what I might do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that in the future. So over here is not going to be farms. I was gonna do 12 of each plant, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. Unless I move it to 4 of each plant. Or 8 of each plant. Just cut it down a little bit. Right now we're just honestly waiting for the data, and I'm curious how the thing is looking. I'm also grabbing thumbnails to update the thumbnail on the live stream after it's done. Again, I do appreciate everyone just chilling out here. My streams are usually more chill. Sometimes I'll even have a cam on, but today just wasn't feeling it, so I did not even have that going. My cows are... Whoa, you guys got big. Holy crap. I was like, you enjoyed the live? Well, I appreciate it. I did not know the cow... Well, they're cows. Obviously, they're going to grow, but wow, they were so tiny. That is amazing, and I love it. I didn't expect that. I was about to say the cows are floating because I thought they were floating, but nope. They're just big. Wow. So whether it be a live stream or the video, the next time we will be going ahead and go ahead. Wow, I can't even speak now. We'll go ahead and try to maybe get this going. I gotta think about this off game. Like shut down the game. Think about like it's gonna be in my dreams. That's what's been happening. Like when I play games like this, I'll go to bed and I will be just thinking about what the lineup's going to look like, what my next plan is. So that is definitely going to have to happen. I think we're going to be moving it down back to 8. So like this is 6, so we can do 2 more. Oh, there's going to be so much rework that need to be done. And then I can get the milk going. I'm going to move away from selling regular veggies. We're going to be mostly selling the canned stuff and this stuff, unless it doesn't have a thing that you can make out of it. So this goes cucumber, chili, bell pepper, chili, cucumber, chicken, egg, tomato, eggplant, bell pepper, tomato. So strawberries and grapes looks like it doesn't have a final product, so we'll sell those naturally at level 20 and 25. And then corn, I think I might use corn to only make compost. Yeah, might as well. Well guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish the day here. Cow's milk is hot tomorrow. Too bad I am not really selling it yet, but we made negative $16,000. Profit has not been good. I can go ahead and open my store just to sell. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this whole place filled up, but I'm going to be wrapping up this stream here. Went well over an hour than I thought I was going to be going, but I love the update. I got inspired by reading all your comments and stuff I want to do. And then I tried to make it my own and I made a convoluted mess. So yeah, that is it. Oh yeah, underground, I learned that the other day. I tested that in one of my previous live streams, is mixing animals. So that is something I will be doing probably too, I think. Yeah, I'll be mixing animals. Oh, there's just smiling. I love it. But that's it for today. Thank you for coming out, chilling. I might be live again later with something else maybe, or no, that's not gonna be a video. I already did a video today. Maybe. We'll see how I feel. If not, be live again sometime this weekend. I usually post in my community tab. There's also a Discord that I don't really advertise often. It's very inactive, but it's there. And there is more Farm Factory Simulator content to come as I figure out my mess. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. And until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. As always, can't wait to see you in the next live stream and or video. Love you guys. Kind of backing it up. Ah, what? Where'd my vacuum go?